Sabi boy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another special episode of
Sabi.
Been a long time since I saw you, bro.
Well, you saw me last week, man. You said
Yeah, long time, bro. Usually I'd see you on a Saturday as well.
I know you do, bro.
And then this time, you
been
stopped
busy.
playing football
I've been
now.
busy.
You've changed. We used to see
man.
during the week. Well, you're a big man now.
I'm back soon, though. Anyway,
Yes.
I'm back soon. I had a church event on Saturday,
Yeah,
so I couldn't come
yeah.
to football. That's why. But yeah, how you been?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Before we start, a word for our sponsors. Izo Vintage. Shout out to Izo.
Izzo, aka
AKA
Net Zero.
Net Zero.
Net Zero Izzo.
Single-handedly moving the UK
Trust
towards
me,
Net
man.
Zero.
Rishi Sunak, you should be ashamed of yourself. Trust me.
Trust me.
Trust me.
He's carrying the oil companies on his back.
Trust me, man.
You know?
Man. He's putting them to shame.
Putting them to shame. And you know what? Yeah, I picked up, I was looking to pick up one or two items, loads of stuff on there.
On the website.
Yeah. Bro. Check it out. Check it out. Really hard stuff.
And the quality is good.
Top quality, man. And I felt good because I felt like I was helping the environment a bit,
Thought that your carbon, you reduce
I
your
reduced
carbon.
my carbon
You had a
footprint.
green paw, green top, whatever they call it. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And also Matt Studios
Matt
as well.
Studio,
Old-time
bro.
Matt
Matt Studio. Matt Studio.
This is where we are, man.
Yeah. This is
Mad
where we
about
should.
talk, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Looking good as
shout
always.
Shout out to Big Nams.
Every time I come, new lights, new everything.
New everything. Everything
You know,
shine.
Everything shine.
You
They
know.
give you drinks as well.
Yeah,
But I don't
Give
know what
us
drinks I'm
Zobo.
missing today.
Zobo and Uncle Soyo.
How have you been, my G? How's your
I've been
week
good, I've been chilling.
Yeah.
I've been chilling, quite busy, a little bit busy with work and all, but
Yeah.
we thank God, everything's been straight.
Yeah, good.
What about
good.
you? How have you been?
Yeah, good. Knackered. I was at tennis today with Ara, and
Yes.
I was falling asleep.
Yeah, sorry, man. You went
But,
to bed late and you woke up early. I guess.
Yeah, the story of my life. I say to myself every day, I'm going to bed at 10. Sometimes 1 o'clock, I'm still
Yeah,
messing
it's
about.
hard though.
Yeah,
It's hard.
and yesterday, we were home and just bored, so I just said to the guys, get in the car. We went out for dinner.
Yesterday, the guys, the family.
The family, yeah. Even I was like, what are we celebrating? Don't we go out to eat all the time?
So where did you
But I
go?
think it was the way it was, because it was just like last minute. I just said, guys, what are we having for dinner? I just said, get in the car. We went to A&O, that Chinese place in Chobham.
Oh yeah,
Really nice. Really nice.
That place is nice. The food is the buffet.
Yeah, it's all you can eat, but you order off the menu.
Yeah, I know. There's
Yeah,
there's
they
a
cook
set
it
menu,
and then they bring it back. Yeah. So it's not displayed. That's what.
I like the other place in Nat Pillars. I like both of them.
Similar stuff.
But I think the
A&O is
Chobham it's a little
it's
bit.
got more finesse to it, more finesse.
It's more expensive anyway as well.
Yeah,
so slightly more.
slightly more. Right, more. Well, it's good stuff. I enjoyed it though. And then, what else has been happening? Yeah, Saturday had guests over. I was doing a lot of cooking. Yeah,
Nice. Little B, what do you cook?
I got some this big steak from the South African
Yeah.
butchers near me. So big steak. It's pre-seasoned. It's like Texas steak.
Yeah.
So it's sous vide in a bag with some seasoned sauce in it. So I made that. I've got this new. Have you seen my new Ninja Woodfire grill?
You showed me when you showed me. I think you told me you were gonna buy it. Or something.
Yeah. So I smoked some chicken wings in there as well, and I've got this this sauce that I also got from the South African shop to finish it off.
On the salt or the other one?
On the so when you smoke the chicken, then you just finish it off.
Yeah, that's the one. Remember that
no,
time
it's a
at
new
church?
sauce. This one is
it's a
new. This one is new.
Alright, cool.
Special ingredient. This one. So
it's a rub kind of. It's
no,
like
it's
dry
liquid.
sauce.
No, it's liquid sauce. You put it at the end. What else did I cook? Prawns. Some prawns. Chili.
Prawns.
Yeah, chili prawns. Yeah. So yeah, I felt good. It was good. It was good food.
Yeah.
And then our friends who came over brought some apple and blackberry crumble homemade. It was really nice.
That's nice.
It was really nice. So yeah, it was a good day. I had a few to drink, so I woke up tired on Sunday,
Yeah.
and I had to take Ore to football as well.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, but yeah, another week.
Saturday, I volunteered at a church conference event.
Yeah.
You know, Sam Adeyemi, he came to one event
Oh yeah,
or something.
yeah.
So our church was
That's the
hosting it.
pastor of what's that big church in Nigeria?
forgotten
Daystar.
Yeah, I think so. Is it?
Daystar, yeah.
Yeah, so he came.
He's a big man.
I volunteered at the event.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And then in the evening, I took my kids to the cinema to watch Creator and stuff.
I want to see that movie. What's it like without
I like the storyline anyway.
without spoilers.
It's a look into maybe a sneak peek into the future with AI and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, AI and it's just crazy. It's
I'll go check it out.
yeah, it's a nice
I've seen the preview and it looked really good. So I got you. And kids are allowed to watch it.
It was 12 but my kids, you could take young kids, as long as they have guidance. They have an adult too.
So it was more of like
escort them.
the shooting part.
Just there was a little bit of violence there.
Okay.
But I as long as there's no sexual content and stuff.
Yeah. I think that's what I shy away from the most.
And it wasn't like it was moderate.
And language as well. Language.
It wasn't anime violence. It was just exactly.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
It was good.
I'll check it out.
It was good. Did you hear about the girl that got stabbed last week?
No.
In Croydon?
No. What happened?
Wow. The 15-year-old girl that got stabbed by her ex-boyfriend.
15?
Yeah, it was all over the news. She got stabbed on a bus. I think basically, apparently the guy was trying to give her flowers or something and she rejected him. I think he got into an argument with, the guy was like 16 or something. He got into an argument with her friend. And one thing led to another, and he stabbed her. I think she died.
Wow.
So it was just crazy.
15 and 16, like, what sort of love is that?
It was big. It was huge news everywhere.
I don't know. I've been missing the news a bit this period.
London is just crazy.
Wow. I think the big reason why we moved out when we started having kids, like you want to give them a bit of a chance to not live a certain kind of life.
Did you ever live in London?
No.
Because this area is not really London. You can't really. It's like more Middlesex. It's not. Really
I've always lived in like Greater London, but not inner
London.
city London. No.
To be honest, it can happen anywhere.
Yeah.
I think. Obviously, there's a high chance it can happen in London, but it can happen anywhere. So it's just these kids. A lot of them are misguided. They don't.
But what's causing it? It's always been there. I know it's always been there. You know, the time Damilola Taylor was stabbed many years ago.
Yes, but the thing is, it was gang violence. This is not gang violence.
Yeah.
This was just a guy that probably still thought in his own mind that the girl was his property. Young kids.
So how does a young man of 16 get to the point where you think it's okay to then stab someone because you've been rejected?
I don't know, but I know misogyny is real.
Yeah.
Nowadays, misogyny, and it's from a young age that boys start seeing girls as like instruments and stuff, rather. You understand?
Yeah. And there are a lot of people on TV, on air now who are not sending the right message or making it seem okay.
Some of these messages they send, they might think, they're empowering kids, but they're actually brainwashing a lot of these kids.
Yeah.
You understand?
It's really sad because, 16, you'd expect that the next generation are different, and see women in a different light. But then for a 16-year-old to think it's okay to stab a girl, then it's not getting better.
I don't know, man. It's the world we live in, though, anyway.
Yeah. Moving on to better things. Yesterday was Nigeria's independence.
Yeah, I know. I clocked, but the thing is, as I said to you earlier, it was
how old? Was 63 years old since independence.
1960. So
that's what 63. Yeah. What year are we in? 2023. Yeah, 63.
Wow.
63 years. Wow, since Nigeria gained independence.
What's the point, though?
Yeah. I don't think anything has changed much. Apart from the fact that Nigerians rule themselves. But
I know.
Nothing has changed.
I know, but it's just crazy. What? Is it not going worse?
Yeah, it's definitely gotten worse because at 63, there's still no stable power supply. They still know.
Okay, the boy. I think the boy was 17. The boy that stabbed him.
16,
He even
17, same.
appeared in courts.
Same. So he's going to be tried as an adult, yeah?
I have no idea if it will be. But 17, I don't know.
Yeah, I think people like that need to be made. They need to, he needs to be made a lesson. So
he
people
cannot be
not
legally named, so there's a possibility he might not be tried as an adult because of.
He probably did it when he was 16.
Yeah.
Or under 16, actually.
I don't even know.
Yeah, sad.
I don't know, man.
It's this Nigeria 63 thing. I was thinking about it because I remember when Nigeria turned 50, and there was all the talk about how reforms and how things have changed, things would change, new dawn. But then, 13 years later, it seems worse than it was.
Yeah, the country is going backwards.
Mm-hmm.
It's going backwards, but it is what it is. There's a new president, which even though a lot of people are not biggest fan, but let's see what he'll do over time.
How have things been though? I haven't been following his politics.
I'm not sure things have been really
I know he's been seeing some international presidents try to.
Things have been. They've increased. I think he's addressed the whole subsidy issue because what happened was he removed that subsidy, which to an extent I kind of support because that subsidy was just a means of.
A few people were making money, yes.
But at the end of the day, I think the abrupt removal of it actually affected more people than it would benefit. Like the
So are all prices still high?
Yeah,
I mean, petrol prices.
Obviously, still be high. But I think with time, they will stabilize. I don't know.
I've honestly not been following Nigerian politics. The most recent thing I know is that the other parties that were fighting against his presidency went to court and then they lost in the appeal court. They're now going to Supreme Court. Apart from that, I haven't been following the politics. I know that he met Biden while he was in India or so.
Yeah.
And I know he addressed the UN. But that's about all I know. I haven't really been following Nigerian politics.
I thought maybe it was... I wanted to say he met Sarkozy, but I forgot Sarkozy is the president of France and it was Macron. So he met Macron at some point, yeah.
Sarkozy's in prison,
that's a short guy. Is he in prison or
I think
he's been indicted? I don't even know.
Maybe
he's the guy that used to wear high heels and stuff.
Did he used to wear high heels?
Yeah, he used to wear shoes. He was short.
Oh,
so he used to wear shoes with thick heels.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nicolas Sarkozy.
Yeah, but Nigeria, happy birthday to Nigeria. It was muted. A lot of people didn't...
Well, people are hungry though.
Normally even here, you see people doing shows and saying Independence Day show, blah, blah, blah. But nothing.
There's a crisis.
I saw nothing on my
cost
timeline.
of living crisis all over the world. So
yeah, fair enough.
I think the Independence Day stuff is just... People are struggling to survive, man. That's the thing.
People
happy
are hungry.
Independence Day, but people will be like, independence from what? It is what it is. But shout out to Nige, man.
Shout out to Nige. Nige is still at home, Still at father. And I think something else that probably made it more muted is a lot of Nigerians have left Nigeria. Japa. People of our age and our generation. People of our generation have left the country, so it's
a lot, bro. It's not even a joke. A lot of people have gone.
Yeah,
they've gone. Like they've in this our lifetime, the pound is now to naira is now 1,000, almost about 1,200 or so.
Yeah.
1,000. It's crazy in our lifetime.
When I moved here in 2011, I remember changing naira to pounds for 230 something or 240 something, and I was angry because the week before it was lower. But it's not reversed since then. It's not gone back. Literally not gone back since then. Because I remember I had some money in Nigeria to change, and I was like, I'll wait for a bit. Oh, I'll wait 2 weeks. Oh, I'll wait 1 month. Bro, it's not gone back since then.
I know. It's just
it's sad though. It's sad.
It is. It's just at the end of the day, it's where we are. Things haven't gotten any better.
And Nigeria is a big... I mean, the economy is dependent heavily on importation.
I know.
So it means
Yeah.
Like, how do people survive? I don't understand.
Foreign I don't know.
Because salaries don't go up at that pace. So how do people survive the exchanges going up by hundreds of percentage? Like I don't understand how people actually survive. Because everything, cost of petrol, cost of housing, cost of food, cost of everything goes up, but the salary doesn't go up. So I don't know, physically I can't explain how people survive. Do you get where I'm coming from? I just don't understand how people survive.
I know. It's just it's I don't know, man. It's just I always think of that thing all the time because I'm like, is it by the grace of God, you guys? Because things, especially the exchange rate, it's even us that we even have this thing. We're still, I won't say we're struggling, but it's still hard.
Everyone feels
everyone is feeling the heat.
yeah.
So talk less of people in Niger with the exchange rate, because as you said, it's an import-dependent economy.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, a lot of the goods that people are buying, they have to buy it in foreign exchange.
Yeah.
And if you buy it in foreign exchange, that means there should be a rise in the prices. And so I'm sure the rate of inflation is very high in Nigeria.
It's ridiculous.
So I don't know.
I don't know how people are surviving.
But that's Nigeria anyway. That's the most
I just can't understand it.
Resilient country in the world, man.
Yeah. People are resilient, massively resilient.
Nah. Those guys are gangster.
I don't know.
Shout out to Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria as well. Real gangsters, man. Like they can make. Trust me, man. They trust me, man. Like I don't even know. They can make ice in the hot desert. Man. Like Nigerian people are just different. They're just totally different. Speaking of your people, the Conservative Party, they're having a conference.
Man, I'm not conservative anymore.
Are you not going? Are you serious?
I'm Lib Dem now. No, because for me, I think
Ed Balls,
because the Conservative Party, they've gone too extreme, too right wing.
Too right wing. I've been telling you this thing,
and that's not why I
kind of blame
to.
Boris because Boris is not a right wing guy, but he toyed with this right wing stuff. The people he put around him, JRM, Suella Braverman, Priti Patel and stuff. Now, those ones are not even as extreme as the people, the Lee Andersons, the Suella Braverman. Did you hear of her speech last week in America? Or was it too?
I know that she was cautioned by.
Disgusting, man. It was.
Yeah.
She was just.
Was she talking about
Some multiculturalism has failed.
Yeah. What the heck?
Like she just
you're
taking shots at migrants. Like
bro. You know the worst part is that this woman is not white.
Yeah, but
I'll say it plainly. Like she's not white.
She probably thinks she's white. I'm sure she's not proud of her heritage.
Because how would you say such a thing? Like, you're I don't know. I think she's Asian heritage. Her husband's a white man, and you're talking about multiculturalism not working. Like, what the heck? Is she well?
Even Priti Patel distanced herself from it. Even Jeremy Hunt distanced himself from it. To by herself, they love the conservative big boys. They distance themselves from it. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing though. It's I don't know.
No, it's disgraceful, man.
It is because this right wing rhetoric. What you don't realize is you're trying to rally a certain faction of people. If you say your base or something, but right now people don't even really care much about that. People are just struggling to live. Right now, people want better wages. People want the cost of living to go down.
Yeah.
People want supermarket prices to go down. People, the top on people's priorities, even people that are even like that, people that are very right to top on their priority is survival.
Yeah.
They don't want the boats and whatever to come in, but they don't. You understand? Because one thing you don't realize is that some of these migrants you're taking shots at, man, they're part of people making, and I'll say it with chest, they're part of people making life easier in this country, in a lot of industries, in a lot of areas. And I say, like, some of the services they provide are actually of a cheaper price.
Bro, typical example, go to hospitals here, wherever it is in the country, and just look around and see how many migrants are around you. You know, so it's very backwards.
I went to Brunel for that church stuff on Saturday.
Yeah.
Bruv, I saw hundreds of foreign students. And I bet a lot of these foreign students are paying international fees.
Of course.
25, 30 bags.
Of course.
Imagine how much they will bring into the economy.
Yeah.
For
That's why
investment
schools, that's why universities don't subscribe to a lot of this language and
because some of them
this politics.
are surviving because
based
of
on foreign students. Yeah. It's a shame because, and you're right, because this right-wing thing was 2000. This is like 2-3 years ago. Everyone's moved away from this.
Conservative Party is not.
Everyone's moved away from it.
Conservative Party is a bit, I understand, they're stern. They're very like lowering taxes, reducing immigration and stuff. That's fine. But they're very careful with their rhetoric.
And they've never been extreme about these things.
The past, we've had John Major, of recent, we've had, what's it called? David Cameron.
Yeah.
We've had, what's her name now?
Theresa May.
We've had
those guys were
Boris
not.
Johnson.
These guys were not selling this rhetoric.
Boris is not fully right wing, but the problem he flirted with a lot of these right wing guys.
Yeah, Boris wanted to win an election, and that was why he did that.
That is the problem.
Yeah.
He did deals with the devil.
Because when Boris was when he was mayor of London, he was going to places like India to go and to do deals to tell Indians to actually come to the UK. So but he wanted to win an election, and that was the
grandfather
rhetoric.
is from Turkey or wherever he's from.
Oh, is he? Whoa,
Yeah,
wow.
he's from. Yeah, he's gone. I don't know where, but his grandfather is not. So he has
His grandfather or great granddad?
I think his grandfather or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. Grandfather, but he's from outside the
Yeah.
country. So at the end of the day, I feel this whole issue with some people and celebrate. Oh my God, I don't even. I don't understand her. I just don't. And she's still the Home Secretary.
It's a shame. It's a shame, honestly.
You see the thing she said. Oh my God, it was just embarrassing. Though. It was just, the fact that you can't get a grip on your own policies, and this immigration thing is too much for you to do. It doesn't mean you should now start spawning hate out of your mouth.
You know, someone else that I blame here is the Prime Minister. He's so weak, and
you've said because the thing is the people propping him up.
He sold his soul, because don't forget that he didn't win at first.
It was the ERG.
He lost to what's her name?
Truss.
Was when all of that stuff happened, they then brought him back.
Yeah. Okay, now look.
And then he did deals with all of the
ERG. ERG is all this. The ERG is actually Suella Braverman is a spokesperson. I'm sure she's not the leader. She's just the face of the faction, but she's not.
The leaders never come out to.
They won't.
It's a shame.
Why? And they didn't. Now there's a civil war in the Conservative Party. This thing they are doing, the conference, Liz Truss is kind of undermining Rishi Sunak. A lot of there's a lot. She's throwing. Don't even know, man. Politics.
How's Liz Truss even having a say in anything anymore?
Bro, that's the world we live in.
This woman single-handedly ruined the economy.
That's the world we live in, man.
And then now she's coming to have an opinion.
That's the world we live in. You see people. Something happened recently. I won't talk about it. I'll talk about it off camera to you. That's the world with people that their hands are
no
not
one's
clean.
taking responsibility
Exactly.
anymore. I bet you should have someone else to blame. You know, I think
that's what's going on in the world now. Like going back to not misogyny, but going back to all this, a lot of all this right wing and all this. Theirs is say it with chest. I said what I said.
Yeah.
There's nothing like, oh, I made a mistake. Apologize.
Mistake.
Now everything is here. I say what I said and stand by it. It doesn't always work that way.
No.
If you did something wrong, if you apologize, no one's going to look at you lesser than they are.
Yeah.
Nowadays, if you apologize for saying something else, or if you apologize for taking the wrong part now, people take it, some people take it as a sign of weakness.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Just say sorry and move on.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The thing that makes us human.
People are
now,
not even taking
are
responsibility.
eroding
Bro,
it.
people are not even taking responsibility, right? Take responsibility for your action. I've seen where people do things and then the next thing they start to blame other people start to blame others for, it's the pressures, like this is the...
Not even the others.
Just take
Some
responsibility.
people they'll be finger pointing at other people where your own hands are not clean.
Yeah.
It's the world we live in, man. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's crazy, but it is what it is. It's how things are at the moment, and I feel I'm just a bit worried in the direction which the world is going in all aspects, because no one, as you said, no one wants to take accountability now for their crimes, for their anything, for their actions. No. What everyone is saying now is, I'll stand by what I've done, regardless of how much hurt it's caused.
It's caused others.
That's the thing.
Yeah, it's a shame.
So good.
It's a shame.
You watching sport over the weekend?
Yeah, I was watching football. I watched a lot of the games. So I watched the Arsenal game, watched the Spurs game.
Yeah. You watched the United game?
No. I caught up highlights later. But how was the actual game? Because I didn't watch it. Was it?
It was poor. We don't have. I was speaking to Hazan throughout the game. We were chatting. There was no cohesion in the game and stuff. We just anyhow.
So what was happening when the likes of Bruno get the ball? Like, because Bruno always creates chances.
The game. I don't know. I think the manager also needs to answer questions, because there's no cohesion in the team. What's going on now is the same thing that happened with Pogba. The same thing that happened with a lot of players. People are now picking on players, saying this and that. But the problem is the team is not playing well.
Yeah.
The team is poor.
When things go wrong, they always look for a scapegoat.
Yeah, that's
but I'm surprised. But do you think it's just like a blip? Because as much as I like to banter United,
I don't know.
You guys have the players, and I know at one point you pop up and start winning.
I have no idea.
Wow. And I've seen you be more positive even with
because I have no idea.
Worst periods.
Because the thing is, it's crazy. We're not playing well. It's not down to individual. We're not playing well. When a team is playing well, there'll be movement for each other. There'll be cohesion, but we're not. We're just playing very predictable pattern of play. And players are being blamed for it without the manager taking responsibility.
Yeah.
I'm not Ten Hag out or anything, but I don't like where players are now being targeted. A lot of these YouTube channels will be targeting players. Now, people will pick it up. A lot of sheep will pick it up, start sending hate messages to those people. Start doing, it's not, no.
Yeah.
The problem is the team is not playing well. And I'll also say it's still quite early in the season.
Yeah.
Fortunes can change straight overnight, but at the moment, we are not playing well. And it's not the fault of one player.
Yeah.
It's the fault of the whole team. The fact we beat Crystal Palace 3 over the week doesn't mean we played a half-pint team. If we play a full score, if you play a full score on Wednesday, we can't beat them like that. Even if we beat them, not like that.
But I think you guys have, even this season where you haven't played your best football, when you've played the bigger teams, like when you played Arsenal, you played.
The problem
is it that they're only rising when...
I don't know. There's been so many changes.
Maybe it's individual performances that's carrying through those games.
I also think one of the problems we have is the treatment of the year is kind of haunting us, because this guy might be a better
keeper, saved a lot of points.
A good shot stopper.
He saved a lot of points.
That is another problem.
You know those shots he'll stop with his...
The way they treated him was bad.
Yeah.
Imagine renewing someone's contract, having a verbal agreement and stuff. All of a sudden, last week, just say you're not renewing it again. Someone that's been at the club for like 12 or 13 years or how long.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, man. Yeah. That's not nice.
Because as much as he made some mistakes last year, he was saving you guys a lot of points.
The second keeper now.
A lot of points. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not, I'm a rival fan, but seeing United
tomorrow now, Champions League, I'll see what we'll play. Am I optimistic? Probably, but I'm not. I'm not really. The thing is, I've kind of disconnected from football a long time ago, because last 2 seasons ago, I was hurt a lot. So I kind of made a vow that I'm not going to let...
2 seasons ago, was that when Ole was there?
Yeah, Ole, Ragnick, everything. So I've kind of decided I'm not going to let football determine my mood for the weeks and stuff. But yeah, speaking of Arsenal, speaking of other teams, Arsenal played very well.
Yeah, they did okay against Bournemouth. I think they're starting to get their rhythm back. But some of the things that worry me is like the injuries, because like Saka is injured, but you still play him. You still play him for even when we're 3 goals up. You didn't take him off until he started limping.
But it's things like that cause the managers downfall. Because
Yeah.
if a player like that now gets very, very, because this is one of the things why Rashford is very inconsistent. There were times he's played with injuries and he's affected his whole season. And everything.
No, it's not good. It's not good because when they asked Mikel, they asked him specifically about this on Friday, and he said, when you look at the best players in the world, they don't have days off. And that Saka's body is built. That Saka's physicality is built in a certain way. But that what Saka needs to do is the part of his game he needs to learn now is getting out of the way of tackles, and also his teammates not giving him hospital passes. Like, there's some passes they give you that you try to get and then you're just asking for it. But that being said, you can't play a kid 90 minutes every day.
That's a star player.
He says Saka is mentally and physically fit to play every game and blah, blah, blah.
Gets injured.
But he's played 82 consecutive Premier League games.
He gets injured.
So, yeah, I think the boy needs to rest. And what I like is that some of the guys coming off the bench, Reece Nelson, Smith Rowe, they're playing good football. They're ready to... It's not a case where, you're afraid of the guys coming on. Reece Nelson is mature enough to now play now. And, he's physically fit to play. So you need to give those other guys a chance and not just... I
know. Did you see the boxing over the weekend?
Who?
Canelo and Charlo.
No. Was it good?
It was, but it was one-sided though.
Canelo won, have you?
Obviously.
Yeah.
It would be hard to find a middleweight that will be Canelo. It's hard. Canelo is different.
Yeah.
Canelo is different. He's not the biggest.
Yeah.
But he's how I describe Canelo? All these dogs that are very stout. They're not the biggest, they're stout, but they're very fierce. He's very strong, and Canelo will be fighting you here just to know you're in trouble. He won't focus on your face first. For the first few rounds, he'll be giving you body shots.
Yeah.
Brutal body shots. You know that it's going to be a long day. But shout out to Charlo as well, because Charlo actually went the whole 12 rounds, even though he was knocked down once. Well, he took a knee anyway.
Yeah.
Shout out to BLM. He took a knee, but Canelo was just battering him. Charlo put up a good fight, but Canelo was just...
Oh, wow. Was it decision or was it?
It was a decision, but it was one-sided.
Yeah.
It was one-sided. It was.
You know what? I just realized Chelsea and Fulham tonight.
Yeah.
It would be lovely to see Chelsea lose again.
You think I care about Chelsea?
Anything else happening? I think it's been quite quiet in the world. I think.
Yeah, it's been a quiet week. What's been going on in the week?
I've been watching a lot of the...
Tupac. They charged Kiffy D for two. They've charged someone for Tupac's murder.
After how many years?
Bro. It's every day for the thief. Wow,
to think you've escaped something for over 20-something years.
The thing is, the guy, everyone is a well-known guy. Like, in these circles, rap circles, YouTube circles. His name is Kiffy D. He's even in a book and everything.
Wow.
So he's gone on Vlad. He's gone on some interviews and stuff. So basically what people are saying is that, Vlad, you know what?
Yeah, I know Vlad.
People are saying Vlad. Vlad is police. It's Vlad that... Because the guy has done various interviews on Vlad. It's Vlad that set him up, snitch.
Wow.
And everything. But the problem is all those guys, Vlad doesn't say them more. A lot of them self-snitch as well.
Yeah.
They go everywhere just for interviews. They talk. They'll say what they're not supposed to say.
Wow. After 20-something years.
Bro.
25, 26 years. What's that? Wow, that's a long time, bro.
That's 20 years.
27 years?
27 years.
Wow. It's that long.
Yeah.
Bro, we're old men now.
It was in 95 or 96. He died in 95 or 96. Wow. In 96.
Wow, that's serious stuff. Yeah. I was just going to say, I've been watching the Rugby World Cup.
How's it?
really good.
England,
Even though I'm not into
in the
rugby.
final. I did in the final.
I don't even know.
I used to watch it, when Johnny Wilkinson them were there.
Yeah, I watched South Africa, Tonga, and I watched. I don't remember, but it was really good. And you know what I like about it? I was sending you some videos. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah.
The way they use VAR.
Yeah, I know.
Like the referee is not acting like he knows it all. Like they discuss it. There are about 3 or 4 people that come to a consensus and say, "Yeah, I think that's what it is." The referee will say, "Oh, okay, you don't think so? Oh, you think so? Oh, okay." And the decisions are so fast.
PGML this weekend.
Oh man,
bro.
the disgrace.
Even Man U's game, there was a handball which none of them.
Yeah, that was
you
coming.
can't say that the guy he didn't know he was gonna. He didn't try. No, the rules are if your arms are away from your body and you hit the ball, it's a penalty.
Yeah,
You can't say it wasn't because referees now come and start protecting each other. No,
it's disgraceful.
look at what happened in Liverpool. A goal was scored, and we hadn't even checked it. They just chucked it off, and they didn't. Why?
Yeah, disgrace.
He said even penalties. I think Howard Webb is in
disgrace.
Is in trouble.
No, but it's disgraceful, bro. Like, how do you your job from an offside position? This is like basic, bro. If you're if you man a gate, right? When someone gets to the gate with their car, your job is to say, "Where are you going?" Press the button, it opens the going. If your job is even as complex as a helicopter pilot, you do some checks in the helicopter before you take off. You take off, you do your landing checks, you land the helicopter, right? VAR, when there's an offside, draw a bloody line, check the 2 or 3 actions before the build-up actions, draw a bloody line and make a decision. How can you say you forgot to draw the line?
It happened against Arsenal last year against Brentford as well.
Yeah.
When you drew 1-1 at the Emirates.
Why would you forget to draw the line? Like, how do you... Bro. No, it's disgraceful. But the one I saw in rugby was really good, though, because the decisions were quick. It was unanimous. And then they just moved on.
Rugby is a more sophisticated sport than football.
Yeah. I guess football, there's too much money involved, and they probably don't want it to be that
Football is for everyone. It's for the streets.
It's for the streets.
Football is everyone. Rich, poor, anyone you are.
For the streets.
But rugby has a certain crowd.
Yeah. It's really nice. Even the big men, as big as they are, they were, telling the ref, "Oh, thank you, sorry."
Rugby has a certain crowd. Rugby is like it's a middle class sport.
Yeah.
It's not. Rugby is not. You don't. It's not. I think
not for
our
everyone.
producer used to play rugby before.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Anything else we haven't covered? Yeah, not much has happened.
What they're saying now is, so to go back to that Tupac stuff, there's rumor now that Diddy going to hiding now because
Diddy?
There's something about him putting 1 million bounty or something. That time.
Oh,
so
wow.
maybe what they're saying is that what someone said, which I don't know if it's true or not. I don't want to carry rumors or conspiracy, but what they're saying is that the feds got that guy just to get to Diddy because they're saying that Diddy was the one that actually funded the hit.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know if it's true or not. You understand? I don't know if it's true or not.
It's going to Diddy Kakato after 25 years or what?
Oh, no, bro.
You ja.
Well, it's not. But the thing is, it's just at the end of the day, like as I said, a lot of those guys are self-snitched. You know.
Yeah.
You didn't kill Tupac, but you be going on different shows talking about Tupac's death, and they know that you were in and around that area. Then.
Yeah, idiot.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, R.I.P. Tupac.
R.I.P. man. R.I.P.
Tupac Shakur.
All right, my man. It's been good one. Always lovely catching up.
Yeah.
Always nice.
Always.
I need food now, man.
What do you want to eat?
I don't know. You know the way my appetite works is like I can't think.
Have you eaten this evening?
Nah. Oh, I had a small bar of one of those energy bars.
You had a small bar of one of those energy bars. Come on. Don't leave me angry. A small bar of one of those. That's hard, man. That's the quote of the week. I had a
small bar of one of those energy bars.
I had a small biscuit of one of those packet of biscuits.
Oh man, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
I know. It's been good chatting.
Yeah.
If you're hungry, we could go grab something.
Yeah, man. Let's do that.
Go grab something.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're out. We're gonna grab something.
Yeah. Have a nice week. Blessed week.
Blessed.
Cool. Take care.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more Sabi Boys episodes.